A matchup years in the making is finally happening. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin Zwicker from Fast Count coming at you. Before I get into this video, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the like button and subscribe. So, two guys who have been massively responsible for the uptick in quality of AEW television lately have been Hangman Adam Page and Will Ospreay. I've said it multiple times that I believe that Hangman Adam Page is probably the more interesting character in all of professional wrestling, and Will Ospreay has been on this tear of great matches ever since he's become a full member of the AEW roster. You have these two guys pitted against each other in the Owen finals at Double or Nothing. Now, this is a matchup that can go either way. Like I've said, Will Ospreay has been great ever since he's joined AEW. He's been probably one of the best signings in the company's history. And Hangman Adam Page has really been on this redemption arc that has really been interesting with the twists and turns, including what I consider to be one of the greatest feuds in AEW history with his feud with Swerve Strickland. So we open up Dynamite tonight with a rare promo to start the show. You have Hangman coming out there and he's talking about how, he doesn't really understand how, with all the things that he's done in his past, how people still choose to cheer him, but it means a lot to him. And then he extends kind of this olive branch to Swerve. And he says, Swerve, basically that I'm not going to forgive you, for what you did, but I'm kind of moving past this and I'm focusing on getting the AEW championship back. He's talking about his redemption and all the things that he's been through and all the things that he's done in his past that he may not be proud of, but he's trying to get back on track and go for the AEW title, right? Then we have Will Ospreay come out. Will Ospreay, who's been making the media rounds earlier today, and he tells Hangman that, we've been in the same spots multiple different times, but we've never really crossed paths. He introduces himself. He gives him his props for saying, one of the things that I really like about you that you've done was when you were clicked up with the Dark Order. And he talked about that in one of his media appearances too. That's going to cause some controversy, how as a fan and as a wrestler, he enjoyed that stuff and he doesn't really like the WWE style as a wrestler, which I know people aren't going to like, right? People aren't going to like that opinion from Willie. But he goes on to give Hangman his flowers, and he's talking about how, at the Owen, I'm rooting for you. I want you to be on this redemption arc as well. I want you to one day win the world title again as well. But at Double or Nothing, I'm not losing, right? Which is great. A lot of confidence and brash and bravado from the Billy Goat. He goes on to really put a stamp on this promo at the end where he's bringing up the fact that, while you have been doing these things that you've been doing, I've been the guy who's been putting the company on the back. I've been doing all the media appearances. I've been kissing the babies and all these things. He's like, at Double or Nothing, this isn't about your redemption. It is about my ascension. Now, ever since Will Ospreay has been in AEW, it feels as if it's more of a when, not if, he's going to become the AEW champion. I remember there was a lot of momentum and a lot of people thinking that we were going to get that title change at Forbidden Door last year when he had that matchup with Swerve, which I was fortunate enough to be in the building for. Such a great freaking match, man. Incredible, right? But we still kind of feel like we've had all these things that have been kind of just delaying that process. His feud with MJF, his feud with Kyle Fletcher. It feels as if all of those things have been kind of in the way to delay what is going to be the inevitable, and it's him winning the AEW title. Now we end this segment with Don Callis coming out and interrupting them, and next week we are going to get Will Ospreay and Hangman Page versus an iteration of the Don Callis family. The dreaded, will these guys coexist thing that we've seen a million different times in the history of professional wrestling. Well, we're going to see it 1,000,001 times next week. But at Double or Nothing, man, it's going to be really hard to call. Gun to my head, I'm going to go with Will Ospreay to win that match. I think that it's been coming out, from a lot of different reports that they've really been heavily guarding what is going to be the world title match that's going to take place at All In Texas. I think it's going to be involving Will Ospreay. I know that the ticket sales have kind of been a little bit steady. I think by the time that we get, at the actual showtime, we're going to get close to or maybe a little bit over 20,000 in the building. And I think the best way to possibly do that is feature a big-time, high-profile match featuring Will Ospreay for the title. And that's what I think we're going to get. So, well, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Who do you think is going to win at Double or Nothing? What did you think about this interaction between Hangman and Will Ospreay? Are you excited for the match? Are you not excited for the match? Who do you think is going to win and why? Guys, like I said in the beginning of the video, please remember to like the video and subscribe. Like the video and subscribe. Like the video and subscribe. I am Kevin Zwicker. I'm out.